What's up, guys, and welcome back to your favorite apocalyptic cooking channel. For those of you who are still alive and bearing with us, I'm going to show you how to make the perfect end-of-the-world key lime pie, or as my grandmother liked to call it, key lime pie. Now, here are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need a pie crust, all right? You're going to need a can of Carnation sweetened condensed milk. That's the 14-ounce can. You're going to need to find this key lime juice. Nellie and Joe's is my grandmother's favorite. You're going to have to find eggs. This might be difficult. I had to buy, you can see, the cage-free, pasteurized, they were super expensive eggs, but we're in the apocalypse and not much is available, so I had to go with this. So, first things first, you're going to need to crack 3 eggs, put them in a pan. I'm going to use this clear Pyrex baking dish, or whatever, that's, you save food in it. I don't know, man, it's the end of the world. If you got to put it in a boot, put it in a boot. Do what you got to do, I'm going to try to do this one-handed here. These eggs are tough. I'm going to need this hand. I don't know what it is about these eggs, but I'm used to normal eggs. Normal eggs are runny. These whites are like super. They look runny in the bowl, but I'm telling you, they're about the thickest egg I've ever seen. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is beat them up. Pretend like these eggs are people coming to steal your last reserves of toilet paper. Defend it with your life. Just beat the absolute crap out of them. You're going to want to add the key lime juice directly on top of the eggs. Something about the acid and the lime juice does something to the eggs. And let's be honest, it's the end of the world, but you don't want to die from salmonella. So we're going to do, I think it's a half a cup. Let me check what my grandmother's recipe was. Yep, half a cup. If you're like me and you're completely out of measuring cups, just go ahead and use a coffee mug from a business that no longer exists. This should be about a cup, so just fill it halfway. If it's a little more, won't hurt. A little less, not so bad. Well, it'll be more or less tart, basically. That's probably a little on the heavy side, but that's okay. Now, then you're going to want to add a can of sweetened condensed milk. If you have trouble finding it, my suggestion, raid someone else's house. They probably have it. Or do some looting. You could probably get this if you do some looting. Has it gotten that far where you are yet? Is there anyone still alive on your block? Listen, it's getting crazy out there. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's the end of the world. You're going to want to try to get every last drop of this. It's the best part. Alright, last thing but not least, you're going to mix it up real good and just pour it into your pie crust here. It's times like this, I just sit back and think of the last thing my grandmother ever said to me, which was, "Leave me behind, I'll only slow you down." She was such a kind woman. Let's go ahead and finish off this pie. Then you're just gonna take your pie and put it in the freezer and let it set up overnight. And hopefully you're still alive so you can enjoy it in the morning. All right, there you go. Hope you guys enjoy that. If I'm still alive next week, tune on in if you're still alive too. So what does the finished product look like, you ask? In a word, heavenly. The one problem with this recipe is it's really hard to cut. That's the biggest problem. You're gonna want a big one. The hardest piece to get out is unquestionably the first one, but after that it's super easy. The trick to it, you gotta go in this way with the knife, and then this way. You gotta go backwards. Otherwise, you're just gonna tear up the pan. And there you have it. That's my grandmother's apocalyptic key lime pie, or as she liked to call it, key lime pie. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll catch you next time.
Love it.